An espionage thriller is the best way to get your heart racing. Secrets, dishonesty, strict methods, and a threat to national security all combine to create a ride that is almost certainly exciting. Taylor Sheridan, who created Yellowstone, ventures away from his regular westerns and into the realm of spies and terrorists. In his most recent production, Special Ops, Lioness, the renowned Paramount Plus series chronicles a CIA undercover operation in which female spies mingle with the spouses and daughters of terrorist leaders in order to infiltrate their organizations. Special Ops, Lioness follows the ladies at the center of the operation as they juggle their high-octane covert plan with their personal lives outside of the military. The film has a cast that includes Zoe Saldana, Nicole Kidman, and Morgan Freeman. According to Kidman, 56, it's an intense look at people in the military. But it's also espionage and the CIA, and it's emotional. It's about family. There is a ton of action. But there is also, ideally, a lot of tremendous emotional drama. It is intense but also strong and powerful. Furthermore, it is led by women, which is fantastic. It gives you an inside look into the lives of women in service, says 45-year-old Saldana. And, the personalities that they must not only take on, but also compete with and work with on a daily basis, all while juggling simply life, a personal life. The three CIA employees who make up the core of Special Ops, Lioness's story are Joe, the program's director, who oversees, manages, and leads the undercover agents, Cruz, a young Marine recruited for the program, and tasked with dismantling a terrorist group from within, and Caitlin, the agency's senior supervisor. Nicole Kidman, a star in Hollywood, is playing Caitlin, and she adds that the part was an exciting challenge. I work in the CIA, in an office, but I was in the field. So it was a really fascinating thing to have that ability to play somebody who can not only function physically if she has to, but her brain power, and her ability to make these crazy, hard decisions, says Kidman, who is recognized for her roles in films like Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut and Baz Luhrmann's Moulin Rouge. I have read a lot about folks who don't get enough sleep. The issue about this persona, and what distinguishes these folks from other people, I stated to Taylor very early on, is that they make decisions when they haven't slept. They also make judgments quickly. They also make judgments that have a significant impact on many others, including lives. And after doing so, they continue to work. I find it quite intriguing how well they can compartmentalize and manage their emotions under extreme stress. I'm not like that at all. She resembles an apt student who, at one point, was a lioness. However, due to choices she made, she was forced to change careers and transition into a much more paramilitary position, which would allow her to start a family and stay alive, without jeopardizing either of those goals. And episode 1 of the series actually begins with that. You can feel the tension and weight on this woman's shoulders right away. But once you get home and see how she has to debrief, report, and make these decisions as well as go off the grid for the sake of another paramilitary colleague, you can also feel the consequences of those actions. And every episode, they come back to haunt her. At the end of the day, they have to complete this larger purpose, which reduces the importance of whatever everyday struggles they face. They act in a really bold and honorable manner. But the world is also rather difficult and intricate. A-list movie actors are increasingly showing up on television, and Special Ops, Lioness executive producer and Oscar winner Kidman, believes there are significant differences between creating tales in episodic form and in a feature-length motion picture. And what I enjoyed about the series is that Taylor never once envisioned instances in which women had to defend themselves or the reason they were there. Additionally, he didn't invent any stereotypes of guys who continuously denigrate women. These are people who collaborate and occasionally compete with one another, but they always do so in the sake of completing a task. And I found that to be really inspirational. If you appreciate the video and would want to get these analyses, you are urged to show your gratitude by liking the video and joining the channel. I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to me and for being attentive.